Hi folks, Pete Yetton here, Managing Director of Remarkable Law Consultancy. Apologies for the attire, I've just come from the gym. I thought ideal opportunity for me to put another weekly vlog on, and I was just driving back thinking, it's really important that I stay healthy. I'm in my 50s now, so my healthy mind and my healthy body is going to make me a really good person to work with, and also to keep myself on top of the game. So when I was thinking about this healthy body thing, my mind then went straight to where we are within the sector, and we have our universities, our colleges, and our private providers with our foundation and pathway courses who do a great job, and the private schools are doing a fantastic job as well. All these things, all these entities, we're an organic machine. We're full of people and teams, and we are really reactive to something that comes in through the front door, and how we cope with that. To stick to that analogy of that healthy body scenario, whatever we put in our mouths, whatever we eat, we know it's going to have either a positive or negative effect on our body and our organs, and that's why we look after ourselves. It's the same in business. It's no different. So whatever you're bringing through the front door, it has to be something which you know is going to be a healthy thing for your company. And that's just not only the higher education sector, but it's really important for higher education and law and anything to do with people, because you're trying to help them. And they're in a position where they need your experience and they need your services. And our service is a world-class education. Right now, the focus on recruitment is obviously pivotal where we are, because we are starting to diversify into higher risk markets for a good reason. We want inclusivity. We want to give students who are never going to reach that benchmark, either financially or academically, of the higher Ivy League, Russell League universities, and therefore they want to have a different choice of their education. Similarly, we do have those Ivy League and Russell groups who are now wanting to diversify into higher risk markets, because they've had too many of the same students from the low risk countries, and they need to internationalize a bit better. So all these things are happening at the same time, and whilst all that is going on and we're looking at this really competitive industry that we're in, we've got our three main competitor countries, which are Australia, US and Canada normally. US and Australia, their immigration policies are really negative. So instantly students are starting to have a different mindset about where they want to study. If the Congress passes a recent bill, which has been proposed, they're going to potentially lose about maybe 30-40% of their Chinese market. And that will benefit the UK potentially. And Canada are having sort of student caps and limits and various other bits and pieces that's going on within their parliament and their government. So our other main area of competitive focus is really Europe. That's become a hotspot area for international students, and also Ireland as well, which is like English speaking, good education, and the visa issue is a bit easier to sort of navigate around, but not so easy if you're a sponsor trying to get students in. So I don't want to divert from where I want to go with this, but the importance of focusing on the quality of what's coming into your institution is absolutely critical. We need to make sure that our recruitment and our sales teams and our marketing teams, they're really fully loaded with information in terms of where are the risk countries right now, what are the UKVI looking at for their hotspot countries, and that is really based on, as I've said before, geopolitical issues going on in the country, political divides, rise of extremism, civil unrest. It could be natural disasters, anything which causes forced migration, and that includes currency fluctuations. If a country is trying to resolve the issues in their economy and corruption and whatever, it will cause the UKVI to focus on that. That becomes a high risk country for them in terms of recruitment. So how we combat that is we really need to make sure right now that all of your recruitment team, your marketing team, fully understand the effects of what comes through the whole student journey. So that's enrollment, registration, and also the actual learning piece and the support piece. And similarly, all of this professional support piece, we need to have a really full understanding of the pressures that are currently within the recruitment teams and within sales and marketing, because it's a very competitive industry out there. And we are a quality-driven market, not a quantity-driven market. So if you want to hear any more, just food for thought. Let's be really clear about what we put into our bodies and what we put into our businesses. It is so important. So any more information, then just contact me, pete@remarkablelawconsultancy.com, and my website is remarkablelawconsultancy.com. That's a little week roundup. I hope it's been useful, food for thought. I'll hear from you again. Have a wonderful week. Take care.